Otuado, we beg you, please call deserving players. Call in for players. Don't come and say that, football is not about numbers. It is about numbers. Football is largely about numbers. We beg you in the name of God. Call deserving players because the 2 battles we are going to fight in the month of June. Alright, yes, thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel. Sports 7GH. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very, very much for staying with us. In fact, in about 21 days, the Ghana Black Stars will continue their fight for a place in the 2026 FIFA World Cup to be played in Canada, United States of America, and Mexico. Ghana Black Stars will be taking on the people from Mali. Yes, Mali. Yes. We'll be taking on Mali away at Mali. Now, we are going to send a message. In fact, it's a friendly message, okay, to the new Black Stars coach, Otuado. He's going to play his first competitive game for the senior national team, the Ghana Black Stars, and it is going to be the 2026 World Cup qualifiers in the month of June. In fact, just about 21 days, okay, as at the time I'm doing this video. So we have to send a message to the coach before his squad comes. What type of squad are we looking at? You know that the Black Stars, now as it stands now, Crown, it is very difficult for us to qualify because we don't have maximum points. We just have 3 points from 2 games. 3 points from 2 games. So we are going to break down the probabilities. All right. Yes. As we are playing versus Mali, you know, the leaders of the league is Comoros. They have 6 points from 2 games. They are going to play versus Madagascar. And if they are to win that game, what does it mean for the Black Stars? And then we'll send a message to Coach Otuado. What type of squad are we expecting him to have or to use for that particular World Cup qualifier? Not only versus Mali. After Mali, we are going to play versus Central African Republic in Ghana here in Kumasi. So, easy cry. We are going to talk to you about that one. That's our future or our main headline or story for today. And then also we will look at other players, okay, how they performed during the weekend. Alexander Djiku scoring over the weekend, and then Jordan Ayew's issue during the weekend. I'm the first person to break that one to you, that Jordan Ayew is not getting playing time at Crystal Palace. Now, all the major news outlets, okay, are picking it, and then they are talking about it. Now, TV3, I have asked a question, and I really don't understand the question they are asking about Jordan Ayew, but we will try to answer the question, and then also we will look at some other stories in this video on this channel, Sports 7GH. Do all to subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell, and select or leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very, very much for staying with us. Now, where do we even start from? Let's start from Saleh Samed Abdul. I don't know why all of a sudden some of the key Black Stars players are not getting playing time at their clubs. I don't know why. Saleh Samed Abdul, last season when RC Lens were qualifying to the UEFA Champions League, okay, they were second in the on the league log when you talk about a French league, and they qualified to the UEFA Champions League. Saleh Samed Abdul was a key factor of that side. I don't know why all of a sudden this season they are not playing the player. He's always on the bench. He's coming from the bench as a substitute and the rest. What is the problem? So Saleh Samed Abdul doesn't get much playing time. Our Lions are trying their very best to sell the player during the summer. Okay, Samed has only started 17 games in the league this season, and he has only played, okay, he has started 17 games and then started 8 games in 2024. So 17 games in the league, all through the league, and then in 2024, since January up to this time, he has only started 8 games. A key member of the RC Lens squad last season, but then this time he's not a key member, and I don't really know what is coming on or is going on. But then RC Lens are hoping that they will sell him off this summer to other clubs or suitors who are willing to have the player over there. He's a key member of the Black Stars also, so we have to hope that he gets the best club to play for and then also gets a lot of minutes to play, so that when he comes to the Black Stars, he will be delivering for us over there. So now let's move on to Jordan Ayew. Now, I told you over the weekend that Jordan Ayew doesn't get playing time under the new coach Olivier Glasner. Now, if these two players are fit, Michael Olise and Eberechi Eze, if they are fit, Jordan Ayew straight to the bench. It is simple. In their game versus Manchester United, he didn't play. He came on around the 85th minute or so. In their last game they played versus Wolverhampton Wanderers, he didn't play at all. He was on the bench throughout the game. And then in the last about 2 games they played, that one too, he started and then he went off because Eze wasn't available. If Eze was available, he wasn't going to play. So under the new coach, the coach has played about 8 games. He has played 5 of them. He has been benched 3, but even the 5 no crown, he hasn't played full 90 minutes. And if he's playing, it means one of either Michael Olise or Eze, one of them, they are out of the game. Do you get a point? Those 2 players, no, they really get injured. Now, so TV3 is asking that's 3 Sports GH. They are asking that where Jordan Ayew struggling for good time and game time under Olivier Glasner at Crystal Palace, should he be called by Otuado for Ghana's World Cup qualifier against Mali? Oh, this one there, TV3. You know that he will be called. What if I like, I should come and sit here and chant blah blah blah, Jordan Ayew, he shouldn't be caught, blah blah blah, whatever you say, he will be caught. So me, I don't know what you are talking about. He will be caught. But me, I think that the right question to ask is that should Jordan Ayew leave Crystal Palace at the end of the season? Because Olivier Glasner is going to be the coach of Crystal Palace for next season, and if you stay and you become a bench player, then it means that it's going to be very difficult for you as a player to get game time. Do you get the point I'm making? So the question should be like, should Jordan Ayew leave Crystal Palace at the end of the summer? And if you ask me, I think that he has to get the support from the coach. If the coach tells him that, look, stay and you are in my plans, then fine, you should stay. But if the coach tells you that, look, I don't really consider you to move to other club, then he leaves. It's as simple as that. But right now, whether he plays or not, he's one of our Ghana's best player according to the eyes of Otuado, and definitely he will call him. Everybody knows that he will call him. So TV3 don't ask this question, okay? Now, yesterday Alexander Djiku scored a goal for Fenerbahce in their 3-0 win in the league. He did very well, scoring 1 goal, having 62 touches, 73% accurate passes, and then 4 over 9 long balls, shot on targets 1, dribbled, attempted 1 over 1. And then ground duels, he won 6 over 9 ground duels. And then aerial duels, he won 2 over 3. That's a fantastic performance. He got a rating of 8.0. Yes, what a beautiful goal it was. Alexander Djiku is about our best defender, Ghana's best defender. If you look at the performance of Mohamed Salisu nowadays, you can say that Alexander Djiku is our best defender. Black Stars of Ghana will be hoping that he will bring that fine form and very good quality he has at Fenerbahce to the Black Stars of Ghana during our World Cup qualifier. We are going to play versus Mali. Now, let's go straight to the issue. In about 21 days, Ghana Black Stars will be taking on Mali, okay, away at Mali. And I'm telling you that it's a very, very difficult game for Ghana. Now, if we lose the game, our chances of qualifying to the 2026 World Cup is becoming slim and slim and slim and slim. Yeah, in fact, it is vanishing. Now, this is the reason. Ghana has 3 points from 2 games. 3 points. You remember that Comoros beat us under coach Chris Hughton. They beat us. So, Comoros is having 6 points. Mali is having 4 points. And then Ghana, we have 3 points. Madagascar also having 3 points. Now, Ghana will be playing versus Mali away. If Mali beat us, they are going 7 points. Ghana stays at 3 points. Comoros will be playing versus Madagascar. Nyame amfefie na Comoros ekwahye Madagascar say kim yewu Ghana kra yewu and then say World Cup no hire nkobi, because it means that if that happens the battle is going to be between Comoros and Mali who qualifies for the World Cup. and that one I'm sure Mali will qualify. So we don't have to allow Mali to beat us away. That is an away game. No, that is what is that's making the team difficult. And 21 days before the game, I am on Coach Chris Hughton. That Coach Chris Hughton, you Coach Otuado, you cannot afford to call players who don't deserve for this battle. This battle there, if you go and call any other players, they should come and fight for this battle. We are going to lose, and we are going to lose big time. After playing Mali, we are going to play Central African Republic. Coach Otuado played versus Central African Republic away. He couldn't beat them 1-1 during our 2023 African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Coach Otuado couldn't beat Central African Republic. So if we go and lose versus Mali, and we come home versus Central African Republic, and because of the players you've called, because you didn't call deserving players, and we come and lose or draw versus Central African Republic, then that is done. World Cup Yankobi, Canada, USA Yankobi, and Ghanaians, I don't know what they will do to you, Coach Otuado. For the sake of your future, as a Black Stars coach, Otuado, we beg you, please call deserving players. Call in for players. Don't come and say that, football is not about numbers. It is about numbers. Football is largely about numbers. We beg you in the name of God. Call deserving players, because the 2 battles we are going to fight in the month of June, it is a difficult and Herculean task. And if you don't call deserving players, if you don't call the players who are ready to die for the nation, who are ready to play, you see, some players, whether Ghana qualify for the World Cup or not, Ghana qualify. We don't want players like that. We want players who are ready to qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Players who have it in their blood, in their genes, that look, if we don't play in the next World Cup, we are doomed as players. Players who say that, look, by all means, Ghana must qualify to the 2020. That kind of players near here. Yempe lakadasika players. Yempe players who cannot run. We don't like players who are very lazy. We don't like players. Please, Coach Otuado, this first message is to you, that we want deserving players. We want you to call deserving players for the task ahead, because the task ahead is a difficult task. The thing is that you are going to Mali away. You are going to play Mali. If it is home there, you can do a lot of skirmishes and win the game. But this is away game. And if we lose that away game, if we lose all the 3 points, the chances of us qualifying is becoming extremely difficult. So Otuado, we beg you, please call deserving players for the task ahead. Thank you very much for staying with us. What are your thoughts, comments, views, opinions about all the issues I discussed with you? Leave all of them in the comment section. Thank you very much for staying with us. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.